So that's what it is.
Yeah.
Amazing indeed.
So then you were following your passion. You knew what you loved to do, and you went and you studied it. But what was the plan when you started?
Okay, before I went even studying, I think I've told this story so many times. Before I went to study becoming a fashion designer, I was studying auditing, and I hated it because it was the right thing to do to get a diploma in auditing and then escalate. And ultimately, I wanted to be a financial manager because I thought it was a fabulous job to have.
Okay.
And I realized that that's not me. And I quit, and then I went to study at Val University. I didn't know that I'll be sitting here with you today. And all I did was followed my heart and my passion, and immediately I walked into a fashion class. I was like, this is it. This is my life. What's going to unfold, I didn't know. I didn't know that 14 years later, I'd be having a brand, David Tlale. I mean, that is showcasing locally and globally. I didn't know all this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, man, it's amazing. Listen, man, I'm gonna try to make you happy.
Yay!
He loves the song.
I love this song.
No, I love it. I'll tell you after the song
All right,
what
let's
really
listen
happened.
let's
It's really
listen to
amazing.
Integrity that will still remind you of www.metrofm.co.za to go name this. But hey, more importantly, David Tlale loves this song, and here's the reason why.
So I happened to be in Nigeria last year, December,
Yeah.
showcasing at Music Meets Runway.
Okay.
And I was also receiving an award for Design of the Year there.
Oh, yeah.
And when we showcased, they gave us like a list of artists that we would have them to perform with us.
Yeah.
So I had Dare performing, and then I had Wizkid performing during my collection.
To your work. Man.
And the most amazing is that I love the song. And then it was just a plus to have Wizkid performing while I'm showcasing.
Were you concentrating when he performed? Were you concentrating on your collection or on him?
You know what the good part is?
Yeah.
He performed for the finale, which I was already done showcasing.
Oh, okay.
So I had much more fun.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's the universe working
That is
together
it.
for your good.
Absolutely.
That is
Yeah.
it.
Absolutely.
They just put it out there and it happened for you.
Yeah.
All right.
just-
Did you
Absolutely.
believe that? Well, what do you believe in, David?
You know, I believe in miracles, and I believe in opportunities every day, because I know this for sure, that every day is a blessing and nothing is guaranteed. Every opportunity, every moment in life, it's a once off. It can never be repeated. And it's what you do with that particular moment that you actually experience at that particular moment, and what you take out of it, and where it takes you. So
Yeah.
I believe in the simple principle of the Word of God, that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and there is nothing impossible for God. And I believe in like very simple things, that if you ask for anything,
Yeah.
it can be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so it just goes a long way. So I believe that anything is possible.
Yeah, it is indeed. Tell us about your experience internationally. What is it that you've picked up that you think knowing you're going to tweak a little bit and own it and make yours? You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
you're not just going to be there and take everything that they give you. But what is it that you've seen that you think you're going to maybe change a little bit here and there?
What I've learned in like overseas, showcasing overseas, has been an amazing thing, that as South Africans, we tend to look down on ourselves and not even believe in the product that we actually do. And sometimes in the education that we actually receive down here in South Africa, I came to realize that as a South African designer, I can do 7 things at the same time.
Yeah.
And somebody who went to another institution in America or in Europe, they only based on doing 2 things.
Okay.
In South Africa, we taught much more than we're supposed to even get, but we don't realize that. We taught to become an entrepreneur, to become a designer, a pattern maker, a cutter, a seamstress, fabric buyer, blah, 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 so many things. But then you find other designers who are American-based, and you realize, like, actually, I can do better than this person.
And they seem to be doing well.
They seem to be doing well because of their infrastructure,
Yes.
and also their internship programs and everything else. But come back home, we know how to hustle. We know how to survive. And And then that's why you find some American design students, they're doing like 5 jobs at the same time. They're at school, they work at a retail store, they are doing, they're working in a restaurant, and they're styling somebody, and they're doing so many things.
Yeah.
But here at home, yes, we have that, but the only thing that we need to change with our culture as South Africans is our work ethic, because it doesn't work globally. The 9 to 5 does not work globally, whether you're in Europe, in Asia, or in America, it doesn't work. Our culture is you have to wake up at 5 to sit in traffic and get to work at 9 o'clock, and then finish at 5, get home at 8 o'clock, and then you're tired. In America, I mean, you do so many things within 12 hours, because the transport system is like so convenient. You are from one point to the other. That's why people are able to do 3-4 jobs in a day. And also what I've learned is that we have so much to offer to the world. We must just start believing in it, start supporting each other. As South Africans, not seeing color, not seeing anything, just because of the product that is proudly made in South Africa. Start supporting it and see your brother or your sister growing and becoming greater. More than anything else, it's really realizing what we have here. Because if we take our products globally, we can really make it. We have amazing stories, we have amazing aesthetic, we have amazing signatures. I mean, I think we spoke about it, that people, just because they've heard that color blocking is in trends, then they think the whole world must do color blocking. Sit down and pay attention. We've been doing it for years. The Ndebele culture, the Maasai people, who puts yellow and green and blue and red and white and make it work. Africans do it. So can we start believing in our madness? And also, beyond anything else, let's start just supporting one another. Nothing beats that. You look at how the Indian culture, the Jewish culture, or communities, how they support one another. It doesn't matter whether you are from wherever, they will support you. Because if I say, for instance, go to the Oriental Plaza to buy a fabric, I'm looking for a particular fabric. He says, I don't have it, but wait for 5 minutes. They call his brother, and his brother calls his other brother.
That's true.
Before you leave, they make sure that you have received it. Same applies with talent that we have as South Africans or as black people. Let's start believing in one another. It's like, okay, Pearl is not available, but before Pearl, let me take Amon. If Amon is not available, let me take Touch. If not, let's just like support one another and just make sure that we grow.
Amazing, man, amazing. We're hanging out with David Tlale. Wow, man, that's why you called him king. You know what to say.
I was actually about to say that.
You know what to
That
say.
title belongs to him.
Listen, we're coming back in just a second, and we're still hanging out with David. We still have about 19 minutes or so.